Hello students of Standard 10. As you are going to learn about transport of India. Today I am going to explain about the transport in India, that is part 1. Introduction about transport. What is the importance of transport? If you say the transport facility or transport, the importance of transport from ancient period till now, it is very important. And as at present, the population of India is increasing day by day, it needs the transport facilities. Any country needs transport facility for the development of the industries, for the development of its agriculture or for urbanization. In India also, if we see, transport plays a vital role in the development of our country's industries and economic development or agricultural development. Transport is not very important, not only important for the passengers for quick or comfortable journey, but it is very important for reaching the raw materials to the industrial area and also finished products to the market or the port cities to export it. So it is very, very important. When we get tea that is transported from Assam to all over India, and if it is left, the production is more, that is transported to other countries. So like that, transport is very, very important at present. If we see, there are 4 types of means of transport. First is roadways, second is railways, third is waterways and airways. Today I will explain about the roadways. How roadways are very important. To collect door to door, to move from one area to other area, from villages to the cities, and to the cities to the capital cities, from the capital cities to the metropolitan cities or large port centers. So like that, these roadways are very, very important. About 5,000 years ago also, roads were constructed in India. And in India, the road network is one of the largest networks famous all over the world. So, roadways, one of the famous road was constructed in the ancient period, that is Grand Trunk Road by the Sher Shah. So, it is connecting from Dhaka, Bangladesh to Pakistan, Lahore, and it is connecting many cities along with. So like this, at present there are many roadways. Some are connecting all over the country from north to south, east to west, and they are the expressways connecting all the metropolitan cities and capital cities. They are known as highways. So if we see on the basis of their importance in the country or in the state or in the district or in the village, they are divided into 4 categories. The roadways are divided into 4 types: national highways, state highways, district roads and village roads. Before saying or explaining about national highway, we have express highways. What are the express highways? Express highways are the 6 lanes highways, and they are connecting some of the important areas. Like they are found mainly in the metropolitan cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata. expressways. They collect these places and give swift and smooth movement of the traffic. So, this is very useful for swift, very fast and smooth movement of the vehicles, and therefore they are very important. For example, in Delhi, some satellite cities are located nearby, like Noida, like Ghaziabad, Faridabad. They are located nearby. They are known as the satellite cities. They are connected with the 6-lane express highways for swift and smooth movement. So, these are the examples of express highways. In Kolkata, they are also from main Kolkata to the airport, Dum, 6-lane highways are expressways are there. So, this is about the express highways. Now, the types of roads. First, national highways. The word national is indicating all over India these roads are very important. National highways connecting all the capital cities of every state and all metropolitan cities. Maybe if you say all over India, from Kashmir to Kanyakumari or Cape Town, from west Gujarat to northeast Arunachal Pradesh, all national highways are connecting all the capital cities to the capital city of India, Delhi. And these national highways are constructed and maintained by the central government. And that is very important for transporting goods and products and raw materials and lot of passengers every day. So, this is the national highway, and the total length of national highway in India is given about 70,548 kilometers. And if we count the numberings, there are about 57 national highways in India, and all are connecting the large towns and cities and capital cities. Second is the state highway. State highway is connecting the state to other state, different states. So all states are interconnected with the state highways. Within the state highways are connecting some small towns and larger towns. Like in Jharkhand, Ranchi is connected, the capital of Jharkhand is connected with the industrial city like Jamshedpur, mining center like Dhanbad, and like these all other regions. So state highways are connecting and providing transport facility for the goods, for the products, for the raw materials to move from one place to other and also to the passengers. Next is the district roads. Within a district, if there is a district, Ranchi district, that is connecting all other smaller towns within one district where there are many small towns, they are connected with these district roads. And these district roads are constructed or repaired or maintained by the Jila Parishad of that particular area and PWD. So, this is important in the small towns which is connecting the larger towns, the capital of a state or the larger towns. So, this also is important to carry loads and goods from the village area to the town area. Last is the village roads. Village roads are connecting village with the smaller towns to the other bigger towns. Villages everywhere you can see nowadays. Under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, this is a scheme which is providing PCC road in every village and connecting the village area to the city area, larger city area. So, this is very important for the villagers to go from village to the towns to reach their products, maybe that is vegetable or whatever products are there to send to the cities, to the market. It is very, very important, and that is possible due to the village roads. So, all these 4 types of roads are very important, and roads are very important. Why? They provide door to door collection and connection of places, collecting goods from one place to other place, reaching, transporting them to the village area, to the towns, from the rural area to the market or the larger towns. So, this is very important. If perishable things are there, only roads can reach, not the railways. For railways, we have to wait, and everywhere railway lines are not there. So, it cannot provide facility for the perishable goods. So, only roads are very good. They can provide facility to transport. Roads are everywhere possible. Every place or every area is connected with the roads, and that is providing facility for the passengers, for the goods to transport. And if you see the disadvantages, sometimes we can see the roads are very narrow, not well maintained, that is very difficult to drive, and the goods cannot be collected from place to place because of this, the bad condition of the roads, and also it is very difficult to manage like this condition of road. Perishable goods cannot be reached fast, and in the remote areas, in the hilly areas, roads are not being constructed. So, this is the disadvantages of roadways. And do learn what I have told now. Thank you.